At the point of transfer under the Ladybird, does the receiver of the property pay the same tax rate, or does it get recalculated to the current rate? So there's no way to pass along the tax rate to your children or other people that you're leaving your property to. That would be amazing, especially in Florida, for someone who has the homestead tax exemption on their home. Maybe they lived in the home many, many years. The value has gone way up and their taxes are very little compared to the current value of the home. It would be amazing if after the owner, or if it's two spouses, after the surviving spouse passes away and you leave the property to, say, a child or children under a Ladybird deed, it'd be amazing if that same tax rate could be passed along to your children. However, that does not happen. That isn't how it works. So for property taxes, when the property changes ownership, it does get reassessed for property tax purposes. So once the property becomes yours under a Ladybird deed, which happens after the death of the owner in the property or the surviving spouse, if there was a married couple living in the property, you will need to take the death certificate or death certificates to the county. That's how they know that the property now goes to the remainderman, who's the beneficiary listed on the deed. Once that transfer happens, the county knows that the property now has new ownership, and new ownership is the trigger to do a new assessment for property taxes. Now, that being said, the new owner can, of course, always apply for the homestead tax exemption if they meet all the requirements, if that home is, in fact, going to be the new property owner's primary residence, is going to be their homestead. You can always apply right away in order to get a jump on that and at least limit your tax liability that way, but you're not going to be able to piggyback on to the prior owner's property taxes. So I hope this answers the question. Any other questions about Ladybird deeds or inheriting property in other ways, like through a revocable or irrevocable trust, or any questions to do with estate planning, asset protection, Medicaid, probate, if you are in Florida, please don't hesitate to contact our office. We're in Clearwater and the link is in my bio.